to make those rainbows in my mind when I think.
Yuzuru Hanyu, overflowing with local love, bought 2 rooms on the top floor of a super luxury apartment in Sendai City in cash, moved with his family on the occasion of his father's retirement. As a professional athlete, I will do my best while chasing Yuzuru Hanyu's ideals. Yuzuru Hanyu, 28 years old, declared his goal after turning professional at a press conference in July last year. The ideal of pursuing meant not only performance on the ice, but also giving back to my beloved family and hometown. Yuzuru Hanyu has a very 3-dimensional neck muscles and a thinner outline. In addition, the macho Hanyu with clear blood vessels in the arms, the moment when you turn your body and get in the car. On May 26, when the Chiba Makuhari performance of Fantasy on Ice celebrated its first day, it was Yuzuru Hanyu, who was dressed in a sheer material costume, with a slender but muscular body that can be seen through. The fans who crowded the venue to decide jumps and brilliant spins one after another, according to the performance of live songs, rap, and percussion leaked admiration. I can't look directly at it because it's too sexy, and it's so cool that I can't stop crying. Not only the performance on the ice, but also the behind-the-scenes appearance attracted fans. Hanyu gave a birthday present to David Wilson, who is in charge of choreography for this show. The Anteprima bag made of shiny material and the charm with flowers and brand logo was a gift that you can't choose unless you have researched David's preferences. Yuzuru Hanyu continues to delight spectators and fans of figure skating. FAOI 2023 show of the legendary figure skater is taking place in Niigata, and the weather was sunny and hot on the first day. The pamphlet for the Niigata show contains a 6-page conversation between Yuzuru and Johnny Weir. This FAOI tour is the last one for Johnny. The skater will no longer perform in the show. Also in the brochure is a full-page photo of Yuzuru during the performance of the IF program. All 3 days of the show in Niigata, paper tickets for the show will be sold near the arena 1 hour before the start of the show. The same thing happened in other cities of the tour. Only the photographers of the show, Noto and Tanaka, were in the arena. There were no media representatives on the first day, no cameras, no journalists. Opening song. Dean Fujioka History Maker. Yuzuru sang along like he usually does. He came out and did a quad toe loop with a kick after. Hanyu did not roll out of the group of skaters this time before jumping, did not dance with them. Yuzuru is in perfect shape, the energy is like at the 3rd show in Miyagi. He jumped a lot and vigorously threw his fist into the air. The costume at the opening has nothing to do with the one Yuzuru was wearing in David's photo. The main color is blue. There is a drapery on the chest, a mesh transparent material below on the left. 2 small frills, black and white, on the left shoulder. Almost half of the back is translucent. The left hand is bare, on the right hand there is a long mesh sleeve. All figure skaters and figure skaters have black trousers. In the general opening number, Yuzuru had a leading role. To the first verse and chorus, he danced along with Nobunari Oda and Takahito Mura. Kaori, Mai and Satoko then joined. On the second verse, Yuzuru went backstage but returned later to take center stage. In general, the opening choreography left a more coherent impression compared to the first part of the tour. The audience screamed very actively when Hanyu appeared on the ice. Yuzuru performed his personal number to Miki Nikishima's rock song Glamorous Sky. The costume is black red gold, partly similar to the one in the video. Black military cap, red jacket, which Yuzuru discards at the beginning of the number. Below is a short-sleeved black t-shirt with red and gold spots, and black latex pants with sequins and gold zippers. On the neck is a black choker with spikes, on the hands are fingerless gloves. At the end of the number, Yuzuru puts on his jacket and cap again. Hairstyle. Something between Rondo and Dessert. In the program, Yuzuru performed a total of 7 jumps, including a quad toe loop. 3 triple flips, a series of butterflies, a quad toe loop, a rip swing change, a triple toe loop, a long bower, 2 triple toe loops, a very long hydroblade. The general number ended with the creation of a circle of skaters, in the center of which Yuzuru rotated. Quadruple toe loop triple axel in the final, but before that Yuzuru changed into a FAOI t-shirt. Played with Keiji Tanaka by picking up the ribbon on the back of his suit and dragging him along as they made the lap of honor. Yuzuru was actively waving to the spectators in the corners of the arena. Before shouting thank you very much at the very end, Yuzuru made a small stir by shouting Mia, where are you? Are you there? And when he saw the singer, he did a pose from the Raison program, rolled up his sleeve. Taisei Mikawa was embarrassed, according to a viewer nearby. Mikawa had a special guest pass. The hall was filled almost to capacity. Only a few of the most inconvenient places remained. The second day was very hot according to Dean Fujioka. The artist tweeted about the importance of drinking. There were video cameras in the hall, it seems that both for filming the show and for reporting. Viewers counted 3 cameras along the short side of the ice and another camera in the middle of the long east side. A lot of viewers have some souvenirs from Yuzuru's solo shows, t-shirts, bags, etc., and hold banners in support of Hanyu in their hands. The hall is completely filled. At the opening, Yuzuru rolled out from behind the curtains and rode forward enthusiastically, spreading his arms and singing a song, Dean Fujioka History Maker, landed a beautiful quad toe loop with a leg swing after. He was energetic and inspired the audience very much, they screamed at the top of their lungs. During the course, Yuzuru made a big butterfly right in front of the camera in the middle of the short side of the ice. It looked like he was really flying through the air. According to the audience, it was grandiose. After the first verse and chorus, Yuzuru rode along the edge of the east long side towards the exit from the ice, when non-Japanese skaters appeared for their part of the choreography, but Hanyu continued to dance with his hands, and his face was alive until he disappeared from the audience, touched the ice with his hands, bowed a little and went backstage. The final pose of the opening number resembles the pose and gesture of Sailor Moon. Right before the start of Glamorous Sky, part of the audience applauded loudly. On the first day there was one shout, on the second day of the performance there were many after Yuzuru had already taken the position. Yuzuru thumped the ice twice loudly. Twitter is dissatisfied and actively asks to give Yuzuru his moment of silence for concentration before the rental. There was no quad toe loop in the Glamorous Sky program, but there were other 7 jumps, triple flips and toe loop, performed perfectly and unexpectedly. Bows after the program, Yuzuru made in a jacket and cap, remaining in the image of the program. His movements are soft and slow. One of the gold zippers on her thigh was half undone, revealing skin. After the final general number, when the skaters lined up, next to Kiji, Yuzuru pretended to punch Tanaka in the face. As they continued to roll the victory lap to wave to the audience, Kiji held Yuzuru's hands. Hanyu placed them around his waist from behind. After that, Yuzuru again changed into the official t-shirt of the show, a picture with 4 golden circles, and performed a quadruple toe loop triple axel swinging camel spin. He was playful, joyful, carefully waving to the audience. Stefan and Johnny hugged him tightly. We took a group photo. Yuzuru didn't change back the flower jersey for the closing suit. Stood for a photo next to Kiji. Didn't want to leave after the traditional thank you very much.